given to me as compensation for that. So that side is paining me. And what makes it more painful to me was that I had the privilege or the opportunity of utilizing all these coins that were burnt off from my side, to buy more package. Then I would have used it if I had known that this would be the end result of it, that it won't arrive the destination. I would have used it. I would have used him to buy heavy packages there that will be minting for me now. And as I have some of my friends also that decided they will be buying packages, they use theirs to buy packages, and it's there. And I realized that the packages they bought will be there for them till after 18 months, and it will be delivered to them big time. But here am I, mine is burnt already to boost their own that will be released 2025 at higher price. So it's really paining me, but then I have to take it like that. I have learned in a very hard way, and I have discovered that in cryptocurrency, the game is just like that. It's a win-win thing. If you lose here, don't be frustrated, don't feel dejected, don't back out. Just continue, learn from the previous lesson, and then re-strategize. So as I'm speaking now, I'm re-strategizing. I'm replanning how to launch back in a big way, and ask me what is my plan. My plan is to try as much as possible to be buying now. I won't look back. I've decided I'll buy whatever earning I have from the back office. I use it to buy more package. If I have any free money from anywhere, I should buy more packages now, so as to make up for the ones that are burnt. Then the little ones in the trust wallet that arrive before this latest development, as the price goes towards higher, it will be there for me to. So altogether, is a mixed feeling, mixed pain with with joy. Altogether, that's been my experience. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, Mr. Freshman. Can you say Niando? I say congratulations. I say Niando. Yeah.
Sir?
No, congratulations.
I'm sorry as well, yeah? Mm-hmm. So,
yes, sir.
Experience is the best teacher. Now, let me tell you something. If another person speaks, one thing about cryptocurrency is this: any day you stop learning, you stop growing. Any day you stop learning, you stop growing.
Yes.
Never claim to know. Everybody is a life student. Nobody is a professor of cryptocurrency. Everybody is a student. I'm a life student. I'll keep on learning and learning and learning. Every day you learn new thing. Yesterday, our eyes were open to another dimension of reality of cryptocurrency. Not be so. So, next person. Testimony time, confession time, experience time.
This is my name. Augustus is what we call me. This is Augustus 888. Yesterday, I like what yesterday.
I beg, come closer to your mic. Come closer to your something. Okay. I can hear you well.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, sir?
We can.
Okay. Well, yesterday, I have no need to have more experience, more trust, and more kind of communication with Shihtzu in the person knowledge. Since all this while, shivering, thinking that is going to be the end of one another, seeing the things they are posting in the Telegram, and there, and the high blood pressure and all that. But yesterday, give back to a new down to Shihtzu. No more Shihtzu going to 9, 0, 8, 0, 9, 9, no more again. I like that. It's a welcome development. It's the kind of encouragement to make it to invest more in Shihtzu. But there's another area that I did not take recognition of. During that period, the 803, I was busy converting and then selling. Then I said I would buy also something. If I had known, I would have kept everything. The thing went to 7015. That would have been the time for me to convert and buy. Yes, I will still maintain the volume of package I bought while it was done. I will still maintain it. But the money, the earnings I'm giving monthly can be more. That is the area that I got to get right. You know, but all the same, Shihtzu is no longer going that going on. So the kind of making the kind of greatness so that you can acquire more and more. And the target based on what Ambassador has said, that you have people of 200 billion, 400 and all that. So I have exceeded that 200 billion. So I'm moving the 300 or 400. So from there we're growing and growing and growing because I don't want to build that. I want to build mansion in my state. I want to build mansion. If possible, I will chase my king to it and become the king of the place. So that is the
Malek, that's very expensive clothes, man. Okay.
Yes, I am getting prepared.
As a question. Okay. That's a good one. Another person, please. We need more interaction, more experience.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Idore Richard. And I'm speaking from Lagos State. Well, yesterday was the hardest breakfast ever I've received in my life. You know, when you're heartbroken, they call it hard breakfast. Shihtzu served me breakfast yesterday because if I had known, like Mr. Pressmark said, I would have just converted my coins to buy more packages. But I was doing I too know. I went to convert them. I went to withdraw them. And as they are coming, some of them are coming was burnt. It's so painful that to acquire more Shihtzu. And another thing that I think is that when people started believing in what I was telling them, and my team members started coming, and I'm earning passive income. It reached my turn. Shihtzu would change up for me. They no longer give the passive income, the interest. It's so painful and it's an eye-opening. It's a clear picture.
Hold on. Let me correct you. Point of correction.
Okay.
Shihtzu didn't stop giving passive income.
Okay.
Shihtzu is still giving passive income. Shihtzu never stopped giving passive income. The only thing that Shihtzu stops is all the passive income they are giving to you. You can't withdraw them through Shihtzu any longer. You go through Expo.
Okay.
But when I come to technical analysis, I will do justice to that. But that is wrong impression. Continue.
Okay, sir. Thank you for that. So that's just it. I'm not happy that I didn't take too much opportunity about it, and but it's an eye opening that when you have the opportunity to do something, look with it. Do all things possible to make sure you acquire coins. So we'll see Shihtzu at the top. Anyway, I'm still happy.
Okay, that's a good one from Hope. But let me just add to something she just said. Please, I said this yesterday. Anybody, any day you approach cryptocurrency as a business, in fact, you will lose. But crypto is what? It's an opportunity. You must see crypto and approach it from the area and the angle of opportunity. Not as a business, not yet an investment. It is an opportunity for wealth creation. That's why what happened yesterday caught everybody on and away. Because majority are still on the angle of what? Business as usual. Crypto is not business. It's an opportunity for wealth creation. When it will become business is when the regulators have come to regulate it. But for right now, it is an opportunity. An opportunity just passed by yesterday. Yesterday must go down in history. There's no two ways about it. Okay. So that is one thing about it. So now, next person is Godwin Emmanuel. Godwin Emmanuel, are you there?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, can you?
I can hear you.
My name is Godwin Emmanuel. My experience
From where? Godwin Emmanuel from where?
From Lagos, yes, sir, Lagos.
Okay.
So my experience so far in this space is this. Yesterday confirmed all the technical analysis that we've been having so far. You understand? Beginning from you, because everything happening yesterday has already been analyzed some months ago. Number one, in the area of when you said that S-bone will go down and Shihtzu will rise. You understand? It was confirmed yesterday. And also what I want to say is this. You see, when I have noticed that if you understand crypto, and if you understand it and respect the movement and the internal structure, it will always respect your own technical analysis. Yeah. Because I have come to realize that these developers or the team behind cryptocurrency or every project, they are seeing every sentiment of individual. So they will now capitalize on people's sentiment and do the opposite. They have the record, they have the document, there is blockchain. So they will go to BSC and see people's reaction. They will go into the community and see what people are saying, people's reaction, what people think, what majority are saying. They will do the opposite. Crypto can never ever respect anything that is coming from its community. You can only gain it, we can only gain it when it has fully ripe. You understand? To me, what I have understood. So if me personally, I have about 100 billion tokens in my wallet. I didn't try to carry out any withdrawal. Honestly, I left everything there because I don't want to follow the crowd. I knew a lot of people will lose money yesterday because there is never a way at the last upper withdrawal that was done before this one. Some people got theirs 3 days later, some got theirs 2 days later, some got early, some got late. Just imagine that those people that got maybe 3 days later and you withdrew at higher price. So which of the, don't you know that automatically you will be selling at lower price? Or the another option is this: you will have to wait until it rises again before you will be able to sell at a reasonable price. So yesterday it confirmed. In fact, all the analysis you have shared with us so far, even these people, for the developers too, if you notice from their updates, they have been giving us little hints, small hints. Okay, even there too, they said that that prediction is going as expected. And again, they said one thing that even S-bone and Shihtzu, they have plans for them. Now, S-bone market cap has dropped. Shihtzu will continue to rise, and even if it drops, they are just trying to give newcomers opportunity to come in. It will definitely rise. It has been working for me, so I just hope I will continue to have patience and follow the project to the last. Thank you very much.
Okay. Godwin Emmanuel. That's a wonderful one. I love your analysis. I love your understanding. I love the way you choose your words. You choose your words accordingly, Yeah, you are right. But I'm proud of you. You're able to gather close to 100 billion worth of Shihtzu in the external wallet, from back office to external wallet. That's a good one. That's a very good one. And the points you make, they're in order. Okay? Keep learning and keep having your own strategy. Now, one thing I appreciate from what you said is this: irrespective of whatever I said, I keep on saying it. Never you be a slave to my ideology. Agree me? Don't be a slave to anybody's ideology in cryptocurrency. What you need to do is just learn, assimilate, extract from somebody and add to what you know. and develop your own plan and strategy. Because crypto is personal. Crypto is what? Personal. Yeah, I would like to meet you on a Wednesday seminar, okay? One-on-one.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
One-on-one. I need to have a lunch with you. I like people like you.
Thank
People
you
can
very
see
much.
beyond the present.
Thank you very much.
That. Congratulations, okay?
Amen. Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah, because you will we have been shouting it, the rain is coming. The rain is coming. It's coming. And many people were busy drinking beer.
Yes.
The days of Noah, the day the rain finally came, it's caught them on and away. That's crypto. Don't worry, when we get to technical analysis today, then I break down so many things. The part 2, I finished phase 1, when I've been explaining the secret of phase 2. So whoever that misses the phase 2, you're on your own. I get me. So who's next person here is Justice Onyema. Justice, over to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Justice Onyema, one of your members in Shihtzu. What I really want to say.
Justice Onyema from where? From Burkina Faso, from where?
Lagos State. From Lagos State,
okay.
one of the boys from Lagos State. What I want to say, my experience has been greatly analyzed. How I have all my feelings have been analyzed by my brother, Pressmark Nyema. And are we together? Are you with me? So
I am.
All right. So what happened was that I learned another great lesson yesterday. It is a wonderful one. Everything has been said by my brother, but something that I enjoyed most was that gave me an utterance. It gave me a kind of serious belief now in this project. It gave me, as you see me now, next up I have entered street trying to share my flyers to everyone that I have a strong project which you cannot say no to. I have started that mission from this morning. Now, yesterday, midnight, I woke up, I saw a message that was dropped by in the Telegram, the official message from Shihtzu. It says that we are just crying babies and that we are dumb with our questions. Don't we know that they are going to 1,000 times our money at the back office? I don't know how many of us that read that message, Joe, but that was my understanding. That is still my understanding. The Shihtzu official said, we are dumb, we are crying fathers, that we are we are like babies. We should go away with our questions, that they are not talkatives, that they are focused on taking us to $1. And that exactly explained all we are trying to say. They are going somewhere, and that is their focus. And they have used us to burn some of the coins they want to burn. And they want to burn more. This is what is making me happy now. Despite that, the fact that I have been in pain. Some people came to hijack me in my house, that why did I burn their coins? That I have burned their coins. So I even called my Oga Ikemba to also intervene. Wasn't the one that burned their coin. We assisted Shihtzu to burn some coin. Many people were shouting, this is too much. The supply is too much. Now, Shihtzu have started burning, and they have burned our coin. So we are assisting Shihtzu to burn the coin. Please, this Shihtzu is going somewhere, and I'm very much glad that I've been investing on it since all the while that I heard about it. Thank you.
Okay. That's a good one. The next person, before I proceed. Another person? Okay, Sonny A. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ambassador. What happened yesterday was expected. People lose some of course lost some money that was won. And I'm happy because the time you were saying buy more, buy more. I was forced to keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So what we have is enough to build another one. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I will only give you two more persons before we move to the next segment. Two more persons. Two more persons. Who's going?
Good afternoon, boss.
Good afternoon.
My name is Felix. I'm calling from Bayelsa.
From Bayelsa, okay.
And there's something I observed during the Zoom meetings before the price begins to go up, when it was really in the dip. You're saying we should buy more and more. And I was having like $20 in my back office. Okay. And I was thinking to withdraw it to my trust wallet. Since I'm a novice, I have to follow people that are ahead of me, So I convert the coin. I've not done that before. I just tried it. And lo and behold, it was actually like $10 when I checked it. But by the time I converted the next day, it was over $50. I was shocked because when the price went up a little bit, it just increased. And I was able to buy another package. So I really want to appreciate you for your leadership. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Okay, God bless you. One more person, the last and not the least. One more person, the last but not the least. What happened yesterday was, people will not understand it. But anyway, we are coming to that. No more analysis on that. Aya, who is next? Another fear? See the way everywhere just did the quiet. Wait, no, let me tell you.
That's what I want to say. There is still tears in the eyes. When the tears dry,
I'm telling you, if that continues, so that at least we wipe some of our sorrow.
Myself follow me, they cry because their milk is at stake.
You know why you're supposed to cry most? Yeah. Why is that? Assuming you didn't have the information, assuming you were not tutored, assuming you were not trained, it become a different ballgame. But we are busy for the past 6 months. As Shihtzu is coming up, we are using our initiative experience to be analyzing and permutating the whole thing and try to tell you the negative and the positive aspect of everything. Two of us. It's not left for you to decide or to position yourself. Hey, something like this happen at this juncture. Look at what we will do. When we get to this juncture, in case you see something of this nature, this is what you do. But so many of you were adamant. Are you getting me? Yeah. And finally, it has happened the way we said it. Yes. So some of you that are crying, don't cry too much. When they're crying, now what do you expect us to do? Are you getting me? Don't cry much. Show yourself. And what you need to tell yourself in this phase 2, of Shihtzu ecosystem, I'm gonna be ruthless. Hello?
Yeah.
You are going to be what? Ruthless to your output. No mercy. Are you getting me?
Yes,
That
sir.
is the truth of the matter, because phase 1 is done and dusted. We are looking at phase 2 now, which we'll be analyzing from today. We are analyzing Shihtzu movement, their permutation and their politics. We'll be looking at their down step and try to know where they are trying to shut in their footstep, and we'll go ahead of them and wait for them there. Are you getting me? Yeah, that is what we'll be looking at. So that's why I'm telling you, if you are here for profit making, please leave this room. Are you getting my point? This room is not for you. You're not here for profit making. We're here for wealth creation. Are you getting me? We're here for financial intelligence, to impact knowledge on how to adapt to crypto politics, the rule of the game. Because crypto is made up of a lot of games. A lot of things are involved. It has too much of technicalities. It has too much of fact. The hype and the I don't know, the tense of is too much. The tension is much in cryptocurrency. So it must not always be a sentimental crypto person. You have to follow things. You have to be a crypto politician. You get me? So now, without wasting much of our time, let's invite Joshua, one of our top leaders who is in the house here. Joshua Pastoria, to say something in the next 15 minutes. Then, if Felix come up, if he didn't come up, then we'll go down to the technical analysis. Let's Joshua come up for some fundamentals and a lot of few things you need to know. Okay, Joshua, are you there?
I'm here, my brother. Is it good afternoon? Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm very sorry for my voice.
Are you checking with the mic? How was it?
I'm very sorry for my voice. I'm still struggling with coughing and flu, but I can still speak. Hello. Are we together? Hello. Can I be heard?
We're hearing you.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to appreciate and congratulate everyone who is in the Zoom right now. You deserve to be a leader, and that's how you can make money in the space. Buying time to learn, buying time to understand, give you a lot of knowledge which can help you today, tomorrow, and in the future. Okay, it's not that you are only learning about Shihtzu, but you are learning how the industry works. So many of us, we neglect a lot, and there are so many lessons to be learned. Okay, basing on what has happened yesterday. Yes, I have to admit the Shihtzu management, their way of communication is not 100% perfect. So they leave the puzzle. Okay, you have to unlock the puzzle to catch their mindset, to catch their vision. Okay, even though everything is written on their roadmap. So I encourage everyone here, please go back to the roadmap. You and the roadmap, lead word by word. You will understand so many things will come. For example, they say we are using the same Shiba Inu roadmap. What does it mean? One day I was having a conversation with Felix, and I told him, even yesterday, I think he repeated it. I told Felix, imagine Shiba Inu we're having a referral system. How could it be, bro? Now, if Shihtzu they are using the same Shiba Inu roadmap, there is a day they will say no more networking. So how many tokens do you have when they say no more networking? This is an alert, because we have to unlock so many puzzles to get these people's the way they are thinking and the way they will approach the market. Because if they are using the same Shiba Inu roadmap, Shiba Inu doesn't have a referral system. Now, why did they start with a referral system? maybe one day they might say no more referral system, and it's the time now. Those who will be having stock bags of ACDU, bags of ace bone, bags of ace leash will be the millionaires of all time. So put that in your mind that this is the time to work hard like never before. Because the way I'm thinking, the way I'm trying to follow, the way they unlock their things, one day they might stop referral system. When the entire ecosystem is full active, that we have our own blockchain, we have our NFT metaverse, no more referral system. Okay, so keep that in mind. Another thing which I want to share with you, everybody here, is about the uh, yesterday we discussed how the swapping rate, the letting of converting your dollars into your dollars into S-bond. Now they are using the same swap rate with the S-bond price. There is a very low difference on that, very low distance, almost like 0 point something. Okay, but it's almost the same. Now it's like this. I was trying to do some calculations here. For example, right now, the little price of S-bond in the market is almost like 0. 0.9, if I'm not mistaken, 0.9. But before we started this meeting, it was around 1 point something. In the morning, it was around 2 point something. And I know why it went down to 0.9, 0.9. It's because today also, lump sum of S-bond which were pending, they were also released today, including mine. So even if you were in the list, you did not see your tokens, you did not receive your tokens, you go to a back office and you see still pending. Now, if you go in the refresh, you will see successful paid. So that's why it has gone down again, because these people, they lack knowledge. So they have decided again to go back to the market and sell the tokens, which is, if you do the mathematics properly, now I can say this. Sorry. For example, right now it's 0.9. Assume with all the withdrawal fees, the banning fee taken out, and you remain with 1,000. Take 1,000, divide by 0. Okay, divide by 1. Let's assume it's 1. Okay, let's assume it's 1. You get how much? Get like, if you take 1,000, okay, 1,000, divide by 0.95. You get almost like 1,000. Okay, 1,000 and 52 ace bonds. Now, sorry, I think I've made a mistake. This is 0.95. Yes, almost like 1,052. So it means it's like this. When the price of S-bond goes down, according to me, I think it's a very good time to withdraw your S-bonds. Why? Because you will buy them at a cheap price. You buy them at a cheap price. Because this price will not be like this, I'm telling you. This price of S-bond is going to be crazy. Because very soon we are going to, you can see even on the chat, on the Telegram, they say in 7 days, what is coming? In 7 days, something big is coming in 7 days. And my projection, or my prediction is the staking will start in 7 days from today. So if the staking will start 7 days from today, it means most of us will lock our tokens. So it will reduce the selling pressure of S-bonds. So you need to play with that calculation that whenever the price of S-bond goes down, it means if you have money in your back office, you can see the calculation how many tokens you get. So if you get those tokens, it means if you withdraw them to your decentralized wallet, and when the price goes up, it means you can sell and go back again and buy what? And buy SDU. For example, let's assume maybe after 3 days, 4 days, S-bond goes back to $5. And already you have almost like, let's say maybe like 1,000 S-bonds. That's $5,000. With $5,000, if you give yourself a time to, you can just spend maybe like 2,000 US dollars on buying ships right now. And then you leave it there for life. You leave it there for 1 year. Okay, 2024, it's 2024 to 2025, you are a big millionaire ever. Okay, so let's play with that calculation, but we need these meetings to analyze things as a team, because these people, they bring a lot of puzzles. So you need to have a very high queue to unlock their puzzles, to see the opportunities, because they don't expose everything. So it's you to unlock the puzzles, to see what are they coming and what will they do. Like last time Ikemba said here, when the withdrawal will start, we expect S-bond will go down and the SAG will go up. And I also said it here. I said, if you have S-bonds, sell your S-bonds immediately. If you can remember that one, I mentioned it here. If you have S-bonds before the release of, before the withdrawal was active yesterday, previous, I said, if you have S-bonds, sell your S-bonds, remain with USDT or BUSD, then here it is down. So it means if you took my advice, now you are celebrating because you can buy S-bond at 0 point something, and then you wait again when it goes up. You play like that, and that's how you can make money and diversify. So the future of this project now. Let me conclude. The future of this project, Shiba Inu has a Shiba swap. So you go to the market, you buy Shiba. You can either hold it on your wallet, but if you're wise enough, you go to Shiba swap and just take Shiba Inu and you earn S-bond. That's what is happening exactly. That I'm going to buy a SDU subscription package. They pay me the rewards that I see on my back office are still in SDU. But if I sell them, what I'm going to receive on my wallet is S-bond. That's staking. Very similar to Shiba. Like I'm staking Shiba in the Shiba swap. Okay. Then I'm earning I'm earning bond swap. But also, you can stake bonds and earn bonds in the Shiba swap. That's what I'm predicting also when they will launch S-bond staking. I don't know if they will pay us in SDU, but I think if they are following the same roadmap of Shiba Inu, they will also give us S-bond as a payment, as a yield for staking S-bond. So Shiba has leash. I don't know if you know leash, but on your own time, just go through leash on Shiba. You will see it. Shiba has leash, and they are going to launch S-leash. Then the entire ecosystem will be completely with all the three products. Shiba has Shibarium now. It means that's the target. That's why they said in the group here, they are very busy building the ecosystem. Okay, very busy building the ecosystem. It means the future of this project is amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, my humble advice is let's work very hard right now. Let's build the business very serious right now because our future is going to be so much bright and we never know when they will stop the referral system because Shiba roadmap doesn't have a referral system. Thank you so much and see you at the top, guys. Hello, are we
Thank
here?
you very much, sir. Really appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so much, madam.
Okay, Joshua, are you done?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
You
want me to continue because I have so many things to talk? You want me to continue because you gave me 10 minutes.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do some technical analysis today. Come back again.
Okay, fine. Just proceed.
Yeah, stand by. Yeah, because today is a very crucial moment. So once again, every one of you, you're highly welcome. And let me go straight to the point. That's indeed was no go quadro no Cambere. And as Joshua have said, let me continue on the existing protocol. Now, guys, for the past 1 year, I've been very practical to every one of you, telling you the event, the occurrences. We are trying to break down all the clue. When we see the clue, we try to interpret it. That doesn't mean that we know exactly what we are saying. We are trying to look into forecasting these people, this plan. Where do we think this thing can take us to? And by the special grace of God, we got everything 100%. But now I'll be giving you technical analysis based on the Shihtzu body language, based on Shihtzu speech, based on the past experience occurrences, especially what happened yesterday, where this thing is going to in the next 90 days. So that every one of you should get yourself prepared to fasten your seatbelt in order to do the needful. Remember what I said. We are not here to make profit. We're here to make wealth. It's all about wealth. It's not about profit making. So you need to understand the difference between profit making venture and wealth creation venture. And this is an avenue for wealth. And it has to do with individual because it is built on a decentralized technology, which is called blockchain. Now, let me start practical. If you look at yesterday, I don't know if any of you here, did anybody here has up to plus or minus 200 billion worth of STZU units? Anybody here? In the trust wallet, not in the back office.
I have just 80 something in my standard wallet and 100.
I said 200 billion, man. Go sit down. I said 200 billion.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I have.
Wonderful.
279 billion.
79 billion. Okay. 279 billion. What of Shihtzu in a wallet? That's wonderful. You are the daughter of your father. The true daughter of the camper. That's who you are.
I have 100 and something billion.
Wow, that's good. This is testimony. When Shihtzu becomes reality, when it comes to 1 or 2 0, all of you already making $1 million US. 1 or 2 0 goes down. Now, we're looking at this analysis now. Is this? It is good to follow mentorship. Never you claim to know. I keep telling you this guy, this thing, that in this kind of thing is all about being foolish. Being what? Being foolish. It must play foolishness. There's no two ways about it. Play foolishness to the core. Don't say, I don't know. You must know what to do. You get me? So these are the things. So now, another thing again is this. Let's look at based on what they are saying. Remember, let me start sharing the screen, please. The screen share. As I will talk, then Joshua will come in again. Then I'll conclude. My screen, you can see my screen, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Can you see my screen?
No.
Ikemba, unmute yourself, please. I've just decided to mute everyone because it was, yes. Thank you so much.
You see my screen right now?
Yes. It's very clear, sir.
Okay, very clear. I pick up your pen and your virus and everything. Follow me lines upon lines and precept upon precept. I'll be dropping some points, one after the other. Do not say I didn't tell you what is about to happen. Shihtzu said that everything has worked out as predicted. If you go to the Telegram group, you're going to see that information there. They made 3 statements. 1, Shihtzu, moon. S-bone to the moon. S-leash. You people did not see that. Are you getting me? S-leash. Now let's go and begin to look at something now. Let me go here and show you something. Let me start with S-bone. Now, the politics we experienced for the past 4 months or 5 months, now that politics has finally come to S-bone. Now, if this is S-bone market chart, if you look at this chart very well, you will see something. It is very, very quite clear. Now, some months ago, market capitalization of S-bone is how much? And who can tell me? Look here, market cap. How much was here before?
$1.2 million.
How much was here before?
1.2 million.
You are not serious at all. Which kind of 1.2 million? If you are following, you're supposed to know what was written here some months back, some weeks back. Some weeks back, market capitalization of S-bone is $3.2 billion. $3.2 billion. Even till 48 hours, last 48 hours, it was $3.2 billion US dollars. Remember, before S-bone has that market capitalization, where did the money come from? The money come from where? From Shihtzu, okay? They pull out the money from Shihtzu market cap and transfer it to what? S-bone market capitalization in order to boost S-bone. Remember, this is an ecosystem. The same product working as the same on the same platform. Now watch. When that money was pulled out of Shihtzu, what happened to Shihtzu? The price of Shihtzu crashed. And we were able to trace it and saw where the money went to. Now, when I saw it there, I told you guys, I said, a time will come. When these guys will pull this money out, S-bone will crash and Shihtzu will go up. Did I say something on that or not?
You did, sir.
And now, yesterday, from 3.2 billion US dollars, it dropped to what? Look at it. How much do we have remaining now?
224 million.
224 million dollars remaining on the market capitalization right now. 224 million dollars. Now, where did the other 3 something billion went to? Where did it go to? Who took the money? Are you the one that took the money?
No, sir.
It's the only hope that's in this house. Now, the money disappeared. And now, because of that, the price of Expo went from $16 right now to what? To 0.9. So guys, what is the game plan? Watch perfectly. From now to the 90 days, watch out another drama that will happen with Expo. The same thing, remember, crypto, for any crypto to stabilize, developers' money must not be involved any longer. Because as it stands right now, Shihtzu have taken its own place in the market. Why? Because developers' money is no longer on this market capitalization. What we see here is people's money. Okay? Developers' money is no longer here. What here now is people's fund. And because of this people's fund, it can no longer see Shihtzu collapse again. Unless there's a manipulation from the what? From the developers. But as it is here right now, as with the normal circumstances of market standard, Shihtzu can no longer dip again. But Shihtzu can only fluctuate up and down because that's crypto movement. Buy and sell, demand and supply. Consistent like that. It goes up, it goes down. Now, if you look at this chart here, you will see something. Now, see that Shihtzu have gotten to what? 7016. And drop down to what? 7011. And now, under normal circumstances, it's supposed to continue to 80809. But there's no more force that can push it down again. No more force again. That force is no longer visible. Because in the market right now, it is the force of demand and supply of the people. That's why I see what is happening here. Bouncing back again. Because Shihtzu have succeeded, the developers, to block everywhere. Anything that can make Shihtzu to dump in the market, they have blocked it automatically. So at this junction, Shihtzu have taken its own place in the marketplace. It has taken its own place. So that's why, for any one of you that have Shihtzu coin, right now, the word is what? Congratulations. Because Shihtzu have taken its own place in the market. It is now left for what? Patience and time to speak. Your patience will determine how much fortune you can make. How much fortune you can make lies in your patience right now. There's no two ways about that. Are you getting me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you look at it here again, you see that the price is moving. So right now, it's going to be intentional. For anyone now acquiring Shihtzu now, it must go through the market. Go through the back office. It's no longer possible. Getting Shihtzu externally from back office to externally in the market, in your wallet is no longer possible from that. But any Shihtzu they are paying you, for example, let me go to Shihtzu back office. For example, look at something here. If you take a look here, you see all the earnings in this account here right now, all these earnings. If I want to withdraw this, 50% will be bought, while 50% of it will be given to me, converted to what? To S-bone, and be given to me as S-bone. Now, it's not left for me either to use my S-bone, that S-bone given to me, to convert it to Shihtzu, or I kept it on S-bone. So when it gets to me on S-bone, and I went to market to convert my S-bone in order to get Shihtzu, which means it's automatically I buy Shihtzu same way any other person is buying Shihtzu. So right now, getting the Shihtzu coin, that rich Shihtzu coin, has become difficult. It has become what? Like is right now like a gold. And it has finally happened, 100%. But what game is this guy trying to play again now? The game they are trying to play again is telling us here is this. Whether you or no you, Shihtzu have taken its own place in the market. Whether you or what or no you, as it is right now, whether you marketing or because they are finally separated from marketing. Shihtzu have taken its own place in the market right now, and they have shifted attention on what? On Esbon. But don't be carried away. Don't further. Don't allow them to use your brain this time around. How and why? If you look at here right now, you look at this chart, you will notice something here. 200 and something million dollars is still here. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This money will still come down to $50 million. It will still come down likely to what? 50 million US dollars or 100 million US dollars. Put me anywhere. 50 million to 10 million US dollars. And what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you, don't be surprised to see the price of Esbon at 0.01. 0.1. I get my point. Or 0.0 what? 1. Don't be surprised to see the price of Esbon there. Because if you look at this chart explains it very well. Esbon will still what? Deep. By the time developers will put some at least for 60% of this fund will go out of this place. Because this is still developers' fund. This is not people's fund. If you look at the number of holders here, it's just 144 people only. So 144 people holding Esbon cannot give this kind of amount. So this is still developers' money. And until people's money comes in, Esbon will not take its own place. Now the game plan is this. They want to play now. Indirectly, they have already set a record. They have already broken a record and make a history that all-time high of Esbon is $16. All-time high of what? Esbon is what? $16. $16 is all-time high of Esbon. That record has already been set. It's already been made. So that the next thing is this. And they use their money to play that game. To make this money, to create that history. And right now, they now want the people to create the market. For the people to create the market, they have to pull out their fund. So they have started pulling out their funds right now, gradually. So get ready, everybody. The game is this. The game is this. I repeat. We're going to be more smarter than them right now. They have played in one of the smart game on us with Shihtzu and succeeded perfectly. And right now, it is our turn to play smart on them. How do you play smart on them? We're going to use Shihtzu to play the smart game. On them or what? On Esbon. Am I communicating to somebody?
Yes, sir. Perfectly well, sir.
The only 2 people in this house.
Yes, sir. You're communicating with us, sir.
Now, the game is this. We're going to use Shihtzu now to play a very smart game on them. Because all our attention is now shifting on Esbon. The same game they play on Shihtzu is what I want to play on Esbon. Esbon will come down. But what do you need to do? We use Shihtzu to kill 2 birds. Now, how do you use Shihtzu? You have to use the Shihtzu back office to get this game done. Mind you, because all attention is now on Esbon. Let me begin to tell you something here, guys. When you buy Shihtzu package, remember, they will still give you free Esbon. Sorry. They will still give you what? Free Esbon.
Yes,
so mind you, that Esbon they gave you is still under pre-sale. Do you get me? For example, like all this Esbon you see here, any package you buy in Shihtzu right now, they will give you Esbon. But mind you, it's still under pre-sale. There's a law that is holding pre-sale Esbon. What is the law? 5% release every month. I get my point. So you don't really have total access to it. And they are coming up with Esbon's staking platform. But these ones will not be released immediately. It is the ones you bought externally that can be released. I get my point. That can be released. So how do we do that? We can use Shihtzu in 2 ways to acquire that. So more attention should be focused on Shihtzu in order to have more Esbon. As you're having Shihtzu, you're having Esbon, especially those who are into the what? The multi-level marketing entrepreneurs among us here. What we need to do? Most of you, remember, when you try to withdraw this, they will burn 50%. But what do you need to do? If you're a marketer, convert it to dollar. Convert it to what?
Dollars. Yes, sir.
I get me.
Yes, sir.
Dollar. When you convert it to dollar, then use two team building and sell it. Then go to the market. Use 50% of it to buy S-bone, 50% of it to buy Shihtzu. I get my point.
Yes, sir.
Now, as a subsequent time, you have to be buying. If you have not gotten enough package you want in Shihtzu, because remember the target is 1 trillion Shihtzu stake in the back office. Now keep buying the Shihtzu and keep getting more S-bone. And this S-bone you see here will serve as your future, will serve as your breakfast, will serve as your dinner for 2025. Why the S-bone you have with you can serve as an immediate need. Are you getting me? Now, because this mechanism they are doing that, an S-bone will surely take its own place when the Shihtzu swap is being launched. So, and I've given you the roadmap that Shihtzu swap is in the next 60 days. So from now to the next 60 days, every one of you should be at alert. Every one of you should be on your feet. Every one of you should do the needful to acquire as many as you can. Why? Because immediately Shihtzu swap is being launched, S-bone will take its own place as a governance coin of the ecosystem and also as what? As a gas fee. And when S-bone will take its own place and the trading is going on, you see the price of S-bone moving organically towards where they want it to be. And you also see the price of Shihtzu moving organically towards where they want it to be. Because of that, now they came, and after they have stabilized S-bone, right now, they will launch another coin called S-leash. Are you getting me? Because they have given you the roadmap. Just that you people are not studying the riddle. These people, the language these people are speaking. Are you following it on the Telegram? Did any of you go to Telegram yesterday and see the language, the parable they are speaking there?
So, yes, sir.
So, and you have the next from now to the next 60 days to do the next. If you miss Shihtzu, don't miss S-bone. Are you getting me? Because right now, you know that Shihtzu can no longer dip again. There's no way Shihtzu can dip again. The only thing is this, but you have to be intentional in buying your own Shihtzu. But make sure you stake massively in the back office. And as it's giving you the QR, then do the needful. Be selling and be buying externally and internally. And also be using the opportunity to be getting more S-bone. Because I must tell you, by 2025, go and write this in down. One S-bone will be around $20 per one. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Based on the mechanism these guys are building up, it will be around $20 per one. Just imagine you have 100,000 units or 500,000 units of S-bone. In 2025, it worth $20. How much it is?
Too much money.
So the question should be now, operation 100,000 units of S-bone. Remember, the total supply of S-bone is 230 million units. It's so small. So it should be operation 100,000 units. But wait, don't strike yet. Wait, the price will still dip again. Are you getting me? When the price dip, when it comes down to 0.5 or 0.01, 0.1 to 0.01, everybody starts striking. Become a striker, become Messi and Ronaldo. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
And right to make sure you are gathering more because the game is becoming more sweeter. The game these guys are playing is becoming what? More sweeter by the day. And we must be more smarter than them because they have used us to achieve their goal with Shihtzu coin. Are you getting me? They have used us to do what? To achieve their goal with Shihtzu coin. You will see the way the Shihtzu price will be going, but you will not go with speed like that. You just go up and come down. You just go up and come down. Just go up. Normal crypto movement. Organically, it's going where it's going. But the important thing is this. Make sure. Because what I want to tell is this. If by 2025, you cannot be able to boast of $1 million with all this which you have been teaching, which means you are not following. Which making them so move that person, please. I don't want much disturbance. Okay? So because of that, every one of us here should pay more attention because the game the politics is becoming what? More sweeter. And we have using the experience of what happened in Shihtzu to analyze the next step because their step now will not be much different. They already saw their dancing step, and we're going to dance accordingly. Everybody here, if you are wise enough, you're going to dance accordingly because we are talking about wealth. We're not talking about profit. If it is the profit, you know what to do. Remember, blockchain technology and crypto is not for profit making. If you are looking for profit, go and join Civil Servant Club. I get me and become a civil servant. I'll be collecting salary and join them in Indumota or trade fair. I'll be making profit. But if you want to make 40 and be among the global player, blockchain technology and do the needful. Do you get me? So now, and that is one thing you need to understand here. If you look at it, right, now this is 235, but as I told you, this $235 million will come down to $10 million. Just quote me right. From now to the next 14 days, we see that happen. But these guys, the same pattern they use in Shihtzu is what they are using right now in Xbone. But we're going to use Shihtzu to teach them a lesson they will never, they will say, how smart, how these guys smart, they will never forget. That is
yes, sir.
So all your attention should focus more what? On Shihtzu back office. Remember, the more Shihtzu you have now, the more money what? You make. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The more Shihtzu what you have,
the more money
you make. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to attend to something now. I have to be off for the next 30 minutes. I'll be back again. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Joshua, are you there? Joshua, are you there? Hello, Joshua. Hello, Joshua, are you there?
Is yes, sir.
But it's not responding. Why?
I muted everyone, so he's supposed to mute himself.
Whether you mute, you're supposed to hear what we are saying. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Joshua.
I think maybe he stepped out, sir, from his system.
Coming. Let me get him in. Joshua Pastore, are you there?
Sir, reach him on his WhatsApp number.
Madam IJ.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I take over. Let me attend to something. I'll be back in the next 30 minutes.
All right, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank God for how far we have gone.
Yes, I'm here.
Like the boss said, this is no longer child's play.
I'm here, my brother. Sorry.
Okay, Mr. Josh, are you back?
Yes, I'm back, my sister.
All right, sir. Okay, let me just let you finish before I will say what I want to say. All right, Mr. Josh is back. He will continue. Ambassador steps aside for 30 minutes. So you can finish your presentation, sir.
Okay, fine.
Are you on, Josh?
Yes. I'm just trying to share my...
All right.
Okay, can you all see my screen now?
Yes, it's loading, sir.
Is it clear?
It's coming up, brother.
Okay, it's clear now, yeah?
Top, sir, yes.
Okay, so just remind ourselves, thank you so much, Ikemba, for the inputs. Very powerful. I'm very sure our dear brothers and sisters, you're following, because as I said before, knowledge is everything. Okay? People make money because of information. People don't make money because they know how to make money. No. That's why there are people there are people who doesn't know even when Bitcoin was launched, but they have Bitcoin. Why? Because just a friend told him to buy Bitcoin. So knowledge is everything. And I'm repeating this. Congratulations to everyone for being here. So I just wanted to remind something here. We have to make clear on the S-bond, okay? We want to make some of the things clear. The S-bond, the pre-sale and the airdrop, the pre-sale, the S-bond pre-sale and the airdrops. How will we receive our pre-sales? Because we invested in money on the S-bond pre-sale. So how are we going to receive them? It's very, very important to know that, because I've seen that question several times. When I want to withdraw my S-bond. How can I withdraw my S-bond? Now let's clear it right now. So the S-bond pre-sale release. If you go to the S-bond back office, the S-bond back office, okay, how do you get this? If you go to the S-bond back office, if you scroll down here, you will find S-bond marketing material. So make sure you download the S-bond roadmap, okay, so that you also learn it at your own time. Now, the S-bond pre-sale release. So now there is a puzzle here. Let's unlock this puzzle here, guys. The puzzle is like this. There is a puzzle here. Do you see this puzzle, ladies and gentlemen? As Shiba has born, Shields X will have S-bond. This is the puzzle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is a puzzle here that Shield swap is coming. Shield swap is coming, and the S-bond will be used in the shield swap. Have you seen this puzzle, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So shield swap is coming. Now, when shield swap will coming, it means yes, shield swap is coming. It means S-bond. Can we mute that person who's speaking, please? Let's mute him. Okay, thank you. So there is shield swap is coming, and the S-bond will be used as a governance token, and also a gas fee token on the shield swap, the Shield's blockchain. Now, this is how it will happen. So 15th of March, it means it's next month, all the S-bond pre-sale release will be 5% monthly. Now, for example, let's just have an example here. Let me use this one of my account here. I show you an example. For example, assume you have S-bonds. Okay, how many S bonds you have? Assume you have these S bonds here. Okay, assume you have maybe 3146 S bonds. Now, 3146 S bonds, it means if they will release 5%, 3146. Okay, so if they will be releasing 46, 5%, it means every month you will be having how many tokens? You'll be having 157 S-bond tokens. Now, let's assume also the price of S-bond remain the same, maybe $1 in up to March 15th, because it's just next month. It's not far. Just next month, 3 months, 90 days after the pre-sale, 3 months. So S-bond price now is almost 0 point something. Now let's assume maybe the price remain the same, $1. If the price remain the same, $1, still this person, okay, still this person, he has how many dollars? 150 and above dollars. Now let's assume maybe it goes up to $5. It means this person will be having 760. So 5% will be released depending on how many tokens you have on your back office. Now imagine every month, until you finish your what? Sorry, until you finish your available balances. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's for the S-bond pre-sale. But what about the S-bond airdrops and the affiliates, the referrals commission that we were receiving in S-bonds? Now our PDF guide us that we will be receiving 1% from the airdrop. From the airdrop, 1%. So we have to differentiate between S-bond pre-sale and the free tokens. S-bond pre-sale means we invested money on it, but for the airdrop, we have not invested anything. It's just a free tokens which we are given because of doing some activities, signing up, invite someone to use a referral link. Those are airdrop. They will be released 1%. So you'll be able to get 5% monthly and 1% monthly. Okay. Another thing which I want to emphasize is on the another thing which I want to emphasize is on the I want to emphasize on why my screen is stuck there. Okay, I want to emphasize on the withdraw. So before going to withdraw anything on your back office, make sure you go and click convert coin so that you understand how much do you have. Now be very careful. If you're using a phone, sometimes it can give you even the OTP. Okay, I mean it can convert and you boom, it has converted while you are not. So be very careful on placing when clicking the convert coin. So why going for the convert coin? You want to understand how much. For example, this account has this amount of SD due. Now, if I copy them here, I will know exactly what these coins represent in terms of dollar value. Okay, it means it's almost like 2,165. So I know, okay, so this is the amount of money that I have, but I cannot cash out 2165.70. Then you go direct now to withdraw, and once you go to withdraw, see what is happening. Now here you will see the description, okay, of your what? Of your 2,165. That this one will go there, that one will go there, that one will go there, and this is what will remain on your wallet. So make sure also you I know you remember this, but try to help everyone in our team, because so many people, they were fed up with following up. So now they will start coming up and ask the same questions. So let them know that the withdraw wallet address is a BIP20, a smart chain wallet address. It can either be MetaMask, or it can either be Trust Wallet. So now see here, if I copy the same amount of money and I want to cash out, okay, so I will come and put them here. And if I click, if I place this one here, it will show me how much it's going for. The fee amount is 5%. Now you see the fee amount, you don't pay in dollars, you pay in tokens. You pay in tokens, okay, the fee amount. And this is what is going to remain, wallet amount USD. So 1025, this is what is going to remain. Now it's easy. If 1025, that's the dollar. So it's like this. Number one, they convert for you STZU to what? To dollar. They do it automatically. Number two, they will use your dollar to buy for you S-bond automatically. So everything is automated here. To buy for you S-bond, you have to understand this. You sell your STZU for the dollar. Okay, you will have the dollar, and they will take the dollar, buy for you according to your preference, buy for you S-bond according to the current market price. So current market price, okay, current market price. That's why now we can just anyone can mention for me what is the price in the back office of S-bond, that if this $10.28, okay, gives you how many S-bonds? Gives you how many S-bonds? Give you 489. So 489 S-bond. 489 S-bond. So one S-bond is equal to how many dollars? One S-bond is equal to how many dollars? So you just cross multiplication. So take 1028, okay? Take 1028, divide by 489. 1028 divide by 489. You get almost like $2.1.
$2.1, sir.
Yes. So if you get $2.1, but why the price in the back of is not 2.1? It's almost like 0 point something. Now I don't know why. I was trying to figure out, maybe is it of is it of what? Maybe there is taxation here. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it is like that or not, but why is it like that? But if you go on the decentralized market, they say there is 8% taxation fee. Is it 8 or 4? Maybe it's this one, I don't know. But the difference here is almost like $1.1. That's the difference. Okay, so this is how it happens. Now see the amount of S-bond that you are going to receive. Now imagine now S-bond goes to $5 right now. It means with the same amount of money, you cannot receive this again. You will receive less S-bonds here. Less S-bonds. Unless the price of SDU increase, which will also affect the wallet amount that will remain as in terms of dollars. Okay, increase. That's when it will also increase. But if it will, the amount of the price of SDU remain the same, while the price of S-bond has gone up, it means you will get less tokens. So I don't know if they will change it or not, but on their article they said first of every February, that's when the withdrawal will be done. Do we remember that one? First of every
Yes,
month.
sir.
First of every month. So it means the withdrawal will be only once in a month. Okay, so if we withdraw will be only once in a month, it means on every first of new month, expect the price of S-bond to go down. Unless we will see after 7 days from now what the staking compensation is. I mean the staking S-bond staking will offer. We might see, but every first day of every month, expect S-bond to go down. Now, Shihtzu is something an independent now. It has nothing to do with networking anymore. And that's where now they're going to build a very serious ecosystem for the Shihtzu. That's where now the blockchain will come, the Shihtzu swap will come. Okay, having our own blockchain means we will have also metaverse in our own blockchain. Okay, so it's going to be something big in the future. So the tax is what here? We need to acquire more S bonds. We need to acquire more STU because there is a day S bond will never be again below $10. And I don't want us to make the same mistake we made in STU because we were having billions of tokens, but bad enough we sold some of them and we just remained with few. While some of what we were expecting, we will be paid in STU. By now, if we were being paid in STU by now, you know how much the price of S-bond could be. If yesterday people were being paid in STU, by now the price of S-bond could be how much? Crazy. Too many complaints by now. Okay? Too many complaints by now. So it means maybe it could be down 9-0 there because people were planning to sell so much. The fathers, the scammers, they were planning to sell so much to dump it to zero. But the South Koreans, they know what they are doing. That's why they don't expose so many things. They are just doing action. They want you to unlock the puzzle. Okay? So now Shihtzu is not being affected again by now the demand and supply will determine the price of STU as other normal cryptocurrencies. So the S-bond is here, and then remember, in short period of time, S-bond will start skyrocketing because once Shield swap will be launched, now that's where S-bond will start be banning out. They will start banning S-bond. And remember also the supply of S-bond is very low. Only 230 millions of S-bonds. Very low. Very, very low. It means that time when it comes, S-bond will be used as a gas fee, a governance token. Now we will start seeing going to the top. So there is a possibility now to have more S-bonds, okay, by using our back office. How, as Ikemba said, you can just buy more packages because the more you buy the packages, the more S bonds you get. Okay, The more you refer, also you receive ace bonds. Okay, that's how we can maximize on this. But remember, ace bond is not yet listed on coin market cap. So there are people they don't know about ace bond yet. Okay, it's not on coin market cap. Okay, now someone if register, you get 100,000 ace they do. Okay, and they should follow Twitter, they join Telegram, you just get the airdrop. Also level 1 you get 60,000, level 2 get 15,000. So keep on recruiting people. Okay, keep on inviting them in our Zoom, they understand. And once it goes live on coin market cap, on CoinGecko, it's going to be crazy because more adoptions is coming. But we are going to have a very beautiful ecosystem ever, even than the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And I'm repeating this, whether we be alive or not. Maybe there is a day, if we are really following the Shiba Inu roadmap, there is a day they will say no more networking commissions. That because Shiba Inu doesn't have referral commissions. So this is the time to accumulate more on everything that they are going to launch. As they do, Ace Bond, Ace Leash, let's accumulate more and more and more and more and more. Okay, so I don't know if I've left anything here. Okay, you see, it's still pumping because nobody has SAU to sell. Okay, by now the SAU price could have 9-0. Boom, down. Here could be 0 by now. And the too many complaints in the WhatsApp group Telegram because people they have the token they wanna cash out, but now nobody has. Scarce. They have created this scarcity, and because of the banning that is happening, imagine everyone is withdrawing and the 50% is being destroyed. That's why I asked them in the Telegram to, because when you're saying banning means we need to see it in a transparent way. Okay, so I'm very sure if they saw my comment, we need to see them here that when someone clicks here banning history, okay, he has to see the tokens. Okay, he has to see the tokens being banned. Okay, now you can just see this one, but if you click here and go to the banning wallet, you will see more than that. So that's how you can just see the banning tokens. If someone asks you, okay, show me the truth if they are banning, that's how you do. So don't just remain on, oh, there are only 2. You see now these are scammers. No. Let's go and see how many tokens have been banned out. Okay. Now this is the banning wallet from this to this. So you just click this one here, and you will see how many tokens, how many tokens were being banned so far. So I don't know how they are going to do it, but we have to see and be assured that yes, leave the 50%, because that is our devotion. We are voluntarily devoting our 50% of our wealth. Okay, it's not their money, it's our money that we have devoted. And this is happening in so many projects. For example, Lunar Classic, people were devoting banning. Shiba Inu also, people were devoting banning the tokens. This is normal in the cryptocurrencies that community can devote banning their tokens voluntarily. Okay, voluntarily without being forced by anybody. Now, if you go down here, you can see where did, okay, Now you see these are the bannings now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last one was 8 days ago. They banned 1.8 trillion. Now we need to see these ones which we are banning voluntarily 50%, 50%. And I asked them to do it because we want to see them to be sure that yes, we are banning the tokens. Because if not, it is still not transparent. And any day a developer can play with the coins and pretend that they are hacked. So we have devoted 50% of our wealth to go for the banning. So we need to see them in the banning wallet. But so far, uh, they have an announcement next month. Okay, they are going to ban 5 trillion of XDU. So you can see so many activities are coming. So I think I've spoken a lot. Let's just work hard. As I said, this is the time now to work hard. Shields 2.0 has been reborn again. So let's go and work hard. Let's go and inform everybody about this. Let's build the team. It's now the time to accumulate more and more for the future benefits. So thank you so much. Maybe if someone has a question direct to me, you can just unmute yourself and ask me a question. But if not, I would like to handle this microphone to Madam Ijelma.
Thank you, sir.
Do we have questions so that Leader Joshua can help us?
Yes, madam.
Any question? All right. Let's hear you. He's here to help us with the question.
There is too much noise coming from your side. Oh, and sorry, I've forgotten something.
Okay.
This is very important. I've seen so many people, they say, have we withdrawn? And I can see, and if I go to withdraw history, I can see that my withdrawal was successful, but I don't see my tokens. I think you have made that, guys, yeah? So for me, I received my tokens today. And I hope some of the people, they have received them today, okay? And so when I went to my MetaMask, I did not see my tokens, and I was, what is going on? Why I see here success and I don't see my tokens? So there is a contract address, a long and false contract address, which many of us, we were just using it without doing enough due diligence. So please, this is the contract address. Okay, this is the contract address for the sheets for the expo. So if someone asks you that ask him that, or have you used the correct one, because it ends with F9A. This is the contract address. Okay, so tell him to do it again, then you will see your tokens. I wanna show you my MetaMask here. You see, I also had the same experience that I don't see my tokens until I say, did I use the correct contract address? But I just used it and it was written Expo. So you have received your tokens. They are on there on your MetaMask, but you don't see them because you have not added the contract address. Now you can see it here down. You see this one here. So I added this one. I just went, I don't know even where I got that contact address. I don't know, from the WhatsApp group, I don't know. So I just used this one here, and I was not seeing my tokens until when I said no. I think there is a mistake I made. Let me go back and cross check the little S-bone. So the little S-bone doesn't have a yellow color. Okay, so this is fake. This is fake. This is not the correct S-bone. That's why some people, they don't see their S-bone, but they have their S-bone, but they don't see it. But they have received, but they don't see it, because to see it you have to add your what? You have to add it manually with the collective contract address. So okay, now you can proceed, madam. Let me drop it on the chat here so that everyone can copy it.
Okay. Do we have any question, please? Any question? Hope, I think you need to unmute. You need to unmute.
Okay, let me unmute.
And Mama is here too.
No, but I've allowed, if someone wants to ask a question, you can just unmute. I've allowed you to unmute on yourself. Okay, we have Prismark here. Prismark, just please unmute yourself.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate our presenters, our lecturers. God bless you. Please, there is a question in my mind, and it's really, I'm really thinking about it. And the question is, from what we have seen yesterday and what we have had now, we can see that from the back office, our Shihtzu has been disconnected from the market. So my question now is, at what point will our Shihtzu that we bought with our money and locked for 9 months and 18 months, we be connected back to the market? Because I realize that, take for instance, I have some of my locked tokens that will be unlocked, or that will be on stage from in the next 3 months or 4 months now. So if they start dropping in my Shihtzu balance and I want to withdraw them to my Trust wallet, it will not have its way down there. Half of it will be bonds, and the one that will be going there will be S-bone. And this is not what it is being intended for originally. And now, having bought this with money, not residual or passive income now, but the token that is bought and locked for this period of months. So how do I get it reconnected back to the market for the purpose of which I bought it and have locked this so far? At what point?
Okay. You have to understand this. It was. First of all, I have to say that we have to thank so much the management, because if that option was not taken into action, there's no way will even remove 2 zeros. Why? Because even now and then, people are having too much SDG. Every single day, people are having so many crazy STZU. No matter how much you will ban, but because people are still having so many STZU, the price will never be the same. The price will never even break even. So what they did is to find a mechanism which can bring XZU to the top. But STZU as STZU, you know the reason why they failed to register it on Coinsbit? There is no way you can register a networking marketing token in big exchanges. unless you manipulate the exchange, unless you bribe, you corrupt the exchange. Because the driving force of that token will be the community. Now, when the community stop doing referral, it means that token will never be there again. So, on their roadmap, if you have get time to read the roadmap, they say we will have our own exchange platform, centralized and decentralized. We will have our own blockchain. Now, how can you have your own blockchain while you still have a token that is being driven by the referral commissions or referral community? It's impossible. So, my dear brother, this is the best option. What you need to understand is we buy STZU subscription packages in the back office and we stake them. And they pay us in the back office. They pay us in STZU in the back office. But when we want to withdraw, we don't withdraw STZU. We withdraw what? We withdraw S-bond. The ending results of that conversion is S-bond, not STZU. So it means they have created the scarcity from the community to have so many tokens. Now, if you want to get STZU, it means, that's why yesterday I said, go to the market and buy more tokens. Assume you don't do that. I don't do that. And in 3 months, we see S-bond we see Shihtzu as 0.0000001 in 3 months to come. Assume Shihtzu at this price. Now, who will you blame, bro? Because sometimes you have to copy with what is pleasant. You are not even the sun is moving, even the moon is moving. Why not me and you? We should not change our mindset fast. So that's why I'm saying, if you will not take action to buy now, it means someone who will take action to buy will celebrate here and say, wow, yes, I did not receive my STZU as it was supposed to be, but I made my mind immediately to rush into the market and buy more tokens in the external. Now my 100 is maybe 10,000. Okay. So what you need, or what I need to do, is to not to be stagnant. There are changes, updates, which they were sharing with us some weeks ago, and we were prepared for this, that there is a day they are going to make this token a deflationary token. And it's on the roadmap. They said deflationary token, that the token which is not affected by inflation. And this is the reality now. So we need to play this game very carefully. Now it's S-bond now. S-bond. And they are going to do something for S-bond. Maybe you see S-lish. Oh my God. You see S-lish. Maybe they will do the same thing from STZU to S-bond. They will do the same thing from S-bond to S-lish. Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because we are trying to unlock the puzzles. We are trying to think to overthink before then. Okay? Maybe, because remember, STZU, S-bond. Maybe it will be S-bond, S-lish. Boom, the price of S-bond is there. How many S-bond do you have? second leaguelet. First leaguelet was S-due to S-bone. Do you still need another leaguelet of S-bone to S-niche? I don't know. I'm just trying to think loudly. But what if it happens like this? So my dear brother, don't think about the price right now. If you do the calculation, for example, if I do my calculation, 61.
Okay, our guy is standing by.
You're welcome, sir.
Mr. Joshua.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Joshua.
I can hear you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, the Apostle Felix is raising up his hand to say something. Say you want to make a comment to the man's question. Okay, I'm back also, and Apostle Felix is also here. So we have full house. The apostle himself, over to you. Say something, the man.
Okay, so someone was asking a question. So let me make clear if he has understood or not. So, brother, have you got the point?
No.
Oh. Okay. Now, what should we do now? Maybe because of time, and this is Zoom, you can check your uplines private and speak about it. But for the sake of time, let's proceed with what is on your hand. So make sure you communicate with Kemba private, and he can explain it very well. Okay.
No, Leader Josh. I think this question, and some other persons would want to understand, because people's stakes and their staking period will soon be over. So what Mr. President is asking, the latest developments in the ecosystem, if my own is beginning to be on stakes, what should I do? Because for him, if he withdraws as S-bone and 50% is bone, his initial aim of coming to stake is defeated. Now, he's asking for solution, and I know some other persons are asking for solution.
Okay, the solution is instead of withdrawing, convert your tokens, because if you convert your tokens, you are not affected with the 50% banning. So convert them to dollar and they buy the package.
Then secondly, apart from buying, Mr. Pressmark, you are also into community building, am I right? Community building. One apostle was talking yesterday. He gave us his own strategy, which is also superb. And Ambassador Ikemba has mentioned the same strategy to us before he left on the 30 minutes break.
He's here. Ambassador is here.
Yes. Now, the strategy is, if you convert, sell off to your downlines or to people available to buy, take the money to markets, go and buy your Shihtzu or buy your S-bone. That, I think, is the answer, except you want to use it to convert back and buy another Shihtzu package. These are the only two options we have for now. But for me, I also think that we should also be a bit patient, because let's not forget that by 2024 or so, their centralized exchange will be launched. There's no way to will be listed in their centralized exchange. You understand? Because we didn't see this investment to eat it up today. Our target is 25. And before 2025, their own centralized exchange would have come on board. So I think we can also be a bit patient if we can have this coin there. By the time they have their own exchange, our coins will be inside the exchange. So I just think let us just gradually follow where they are. Very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Please, no, let's take.
Please, Mr. Ikemba, please, I have a question, please.
All right, sir.
Can I proceed?
Please, can we wait a moment, please, before you ask your question, please? Let me just say something very important.
Okay.
Yeah. So segue to the question the person asked, and try to let me create our indulgence. When you are in a business, and I will beg us, please, it's very important. When you are in a business, we can now see why the educational part of any business that you get involved in is very important. Yeah. Now, when you get into a business and they continue to give education to people, I beg us, as an investor, they wrap attention. Now, I'm sure when people were asking these questions, I charted some things on the chart. Nobody read it. That's the truth. Even the fellow who asked the question. If you read it, you have an insight. Now, let me draw us back to something importantly. Now, Shihtzu, I was having a long conversation with somebody this morning, and we spent over 3 hours on calls. And the conversation was this. We're not bragging about this, but this is a phase in the crypto space. I was telling the person that I said the permutation drawn by giant companies in the crypto space, the tech guys in the crypto space, the permutation drawn is not shown to the people on the surface. And that's why we do not know how the game is being played. And I've said this time without number. You rule out interest, you rule out politics, you rule out game, and the rule of the game, you will miss in the crypto. Look at it. Let me draw us up back to something very important so that you have an insight. Let's go. I remember many years back in my community, I kept telling everybody, buy Dodge, just keep, don't sell it. And I can recall, some person, if you're in Plan B here, you will attest to this. On our group, Dodge was with zero dust, so many dust. And I told them, I said, it is possible for Dodge to go to $1. And somebody who was a long-term mentee, which I was not surprised, he said, sarcastically, even if the whole world will buy it, it cannot get to Dodge. If Mr. Simplicity here can be a witness to that. He said, even if the whole world will be buying it, I said, well, that will turn to like what the prophet declared, that by this time tomorrow, this number of goods will be sold for this also amount of second. And the man who claimed to be an economist who knows so much, he said, even if God will open the window of heaven, it cannot happen. Well, it happens, he didn't benefit from it. Now, what am I trying to say? When the Dodge move and it enters 70-something cent, almost hitting $1, the fellow do not have one Dodge. Then when Shiba came, and I said, everybody buy, he said, this volume is too much. This is a shit coin. It can never go to anywhere. I can tell you, boldly speaking, the fellow did not benefit from the good thing that, Shiba Inu produced for people who do not know much thing, who could follow maliciously. Now let's look at Shihtzu. Now, but before looking at Shihtzu, many of us in the crypto space, you do not learn to be mumu and buy mumu. What most of us do, we come into the crypto, can I tell you truly speaking, most people will follow what they buy. It's not to they buy the narrative. Now people fail to buy Dodge, but we bought. In fact, I think it was like, the manager of Plan B in Port Harcourt brought one platform and told me, sir, come and be mining Dodge. I said, well, I'm not selfish. The over 200,000 plus I have is small, but I don't want to touch it. Whatever I want to happen to it, let's happen to it. For me to be doing the mining, I'm not interested. And most of them wasted their Dodge, some with 500,000 pieces of Dodge. Wasted it. So I didn't waste my $200,000, I kept it. And now let me tell you why. The why is this. We're in the phase of the crypto where it's the rumor stage, number one, where it's an adolescent stage, number two, where it's an unbelief stage, number three. And no much persons who is knowledgeable about economics, the conventional economics, who knows so much about finance, who works in the banking institutions, who works in financial institutions, who is aligned with government so much, what doesn't have capacity to believe in what crypto can offer because it's mystical, it looks so inferior, and it looks so like a big mystery. So that's why the people who are well knowledgeable about the economy will not buy into crypto. And people who are slave to the government policy will never buy into crypto until they become slave to crypto. Why? Using a case study of Nigeria. I was singing yesterday, many people do not understand. I say, as they sweet us, he go they pain them. And as he they pain them, he go they sweet us, Governor Wiki of Rivers State. Why do I say this? Most people said, no, anything that is not with government policy, I don't, is nonsense and all of that. Well, they are facing the dance in Nigeria now with the Nigerian, even the Naira now is now having, what do they call it? All-time high. So Naira against Naira is now all-time high. If you want to get 1,000 Naira, you pay 1,200 Naira, 1,500 Naira. You want 2,000, you pay 1,000. That's all-time high. Now it's already doing that. Now I'm just trying around permutation so that please, those of us who are leaders, I beg you, always educate your people. And those of us who are followers, I beg you, always be attentive to what your leader is objectively educating you about the permutation in the crypto space. Now, when the whole thing was moving around, nobody expected that some of those giant crypto platforms were going to crash. FTS, Celsius, and different crypto projects. Nobody expected that they can crash. Let me tell you why. You only hear their news, but you don't know the permutation they do underground. Now, since you do not know the dirty game played by these top guys. Now, most of us didn't buy the coin. Most of you didn't buy FTS coin. Most of you didn't buy BNB. Most of you didn't buy some of those coins that are in. Do you know what you were buying? Anyone who is buying Dodge, anyone who was buying BNB, you were not buying BNB as a coin. You were buying a face. And the face you were buying is CZ. Your confidence you are building is on CZ and not on BNB. Because you just believe that, CZ is a giant, is a mafia in the crypto space. Most people were buying FTS token. They were not buying FTS. They were buying that guy behind the crypto. And that continues. But most of us do not know the game they play behind the scene. And so that when it's going to crash, it's on us and not on them because they understood the game they play. Now, when it now come to limelight, and I told friends, said, why did you just go to some of these coins? When Shiba came, people say it's a shit coin, it's a meme coin. Now, everybody, if you go to America now, anyone who tell you have coin must have Dodge. In fact, it must have Shiba. They'll say, have you bought Shiba? Have you bought Shiba? Now, people are not buying Shiba, but they are now buying the narrative. What is the narrative? Is Shiba that the best coin that have blessed many people who don't know much about crypto. For that, it's like Shiba. Now, people are now copying activities around Shiba. Now, Dodge, I can bet with you, there are some friends of you who will claim they know about crypto. Do you know what they say now? If you talk to anybody about Dodge, he say, oh, Dodge, I know about Dodge. Even the CEO of Dodge, I know him, Elon Musk. Now, listen, people, when they now knew about Dodge, they were not buying Dodge. What they were buying was Elon Musk. So no one, all the people that are buying Dodge, ask them what is Dodge. They say, no, Dodge is a very good coin. Why? It's owned by the richest man in the world. He's not the owner. But when he came to the market, he knew that there's a faith that is totally decentralized, was Bitcoin. But he knew that behind the face of Ethereum is the CEO. Behind the face, the narrative around BNB is CZ. So where will I base my face? Oh, I need to go to a coin that is not relevant, that does not have face and all of that, which was done. I can prove to you that was stronger than Ethereum, was stronger than BNB, but nobody knew. And the guy picked up. Now, everyone who were buying Dodge, what they bought was not Dodge, but they were buying Elon Musk. And when Elon Musk during his permutation finished, of course, you knew what happened. And people start shouting, oh, this coin, now wow, and all of that. Dodge only moved by the face of Elon Musk. And do you know the next phase that will come to Shihtzu? So now, arriving at Shihtzu, I will draw your attention. Most of the coins we bought, we were buying into it as a kind of resale or a launch pad to become a venture capitalist, irrespective of how much you invested in it. As a venture capitalist, what we're buying into is a rumor. In the stock market, we call it private placement. And in the private placement, you have capacity to have much volume, but you only buy into the potential of the project.
Yes.
Now, on Shihtzu, what most of us bought into, number one, we bought into Shihtzu, not only because people were telling you that Shihtzu is going to do well in the future, One of the first parameters that make you buy into Shihtzu was the incentivization of if I buy this volume locked, Shihtzu and how many months you locked it. So everyone who bought into Shihtzu, when I see them, they become great. I have my monthly, some is 10%, some is 12%, some is to as high as maybe 18%, which now is slashed down, maybe highest will be 9% a month. And what everyone was earning in Shihtzu was actually the earning of Shihtzu in your dollar they are paying you. That was more the first reason when the price of Shihtzu came down, people were angry instead of be happy. Why? Your target was on the dollar they were paying you and not the coin. Nobody, I can tell you honestly speaking, only few understood why they need to have more Shihtzu. If you understood it, if you were angry when the price of Shihtzu crashed, that means you didn't understood the need to have more volume of Shihtzu. That was the truth. If anyone who understood the need of having more volume of Shihtzu, when the price crashed and people were running away, calling Pastor Ikemba, so this thing now, it don't go. So that means what they were coming for was the scrum that were coming from the table, which is the USDT you were earning. In fact, some were saying they will have just allowed us to be earning our dollar. That was the primary motive. Now, coming to the second phase, Shihtzu was a strategic and stylish launchpad and pre-sale sale project that incentivized the participant. Why? So that we can have more commitment of participants sharing the opportunity around with people. While you do that, over time, you become a major stakeholder. If anyone who have built Shihtzu up to, let's say, rank 3 or rank 4 now, we understand that you are a major stakeholder and a major player in the system. Why? Though they didn't tell you that you are the major shareholder, that was why you were wasting some of your Shihtzu. But people understood that they were a major shareholder. First thing was that having earned all the incentive for the first 9 or 18 months, your contract is expired. What did you bought into? You didn't buy the coin from the market. You didn't buy Shihtzu token from the market and send to the back office. You brought money to the back office. And the term of activities of Shihtzu when you brought it to the back office is that they allocate to you as a raw shareholders of the company, Shihtzu volume according to price tag and the volume of money you brought in, which is being locked. That's what gives you access to what you were earning in return. Now, it continued that way. Once you have earned up to the 18 months or the 9 months, it's locked because it's expired at that point in time. Then your token can be released. Second condition, we are going to be releasing your token. It has not changed. 0.1% daily and 3% monthly. That means in 1 year, the vesting of your token is 36%. If it's been released, now that means in less than 3 years, the total token locked can be released to you. Now, if it's been released to you, any situation you meet is what you abide by. What is the situation? Before, if you have been released to, that means you are as well not have token. I don't know many of us understood this. When the Shihtzu have not listed anywhere, when what we are still paying, was in USDT. I can assure you, whatever price of Shihtzu was to the market that time, when you are being released to, when you are withdrawing, what do you think you withdraw? You can't withdraw Shihtzu. It will have been USDT. That was the condition available for exit that time. After your expiration will have been USDT, and the only thing is that you are withdrawing based on the value of Shihtzu at that point in time. Now, when they started taking and say, okay, you can just withdraw Shihtzu, we don't withdraw USDT again. People say, oh, they will have been USDT. Now that the price crashed down, why the Shihtzu? Some who understood that I am a major player, I am a shareholder, they were withdrawing Shihtzu and allow the Shihtzu token to be there. Those that appreciated the token. And many said, it's an opportunity for me. Let me quickly bigger packages so that I can have more volume of Shihtzu. Now, after that, we now enter a new phase. And what's the new phase? You are still being paid Shihtzu. Your token will be released. Agreed. But what is the issue? Your exit of your Shihtzu is in this dimension. Number one, you can withdraw your Shihtzu, but automatically the point we have now, we have had a point where you are withdrawing every of your any released Shihtzu or the earning, it was only on USDT. We left that stage. will now give you an open window to be collecting enough Shihtzu for a period. Now, for this AWU period is over. We are now going to give you another phase to be collecting this thing in Expo per time. Now, has it changed the narrative that when you are buying the package, it is still Shihtzu will allocate to you? No. When you earn, when your account expire, you still have your Shihtzu? No. But you bringing it out from our platform, this is the problem. We have passed a stage of USDT. We have passed a stage of giving you the AWU Shihtzu. Now we are giving you Expo. Now, which is going to be AWU Expo, if you observe it. But the price may be down for a while. A time will come, it may change from the AWU Expo back to USDT stable. Just mark my word. Now, what do I want to point out? You have a choice of your token to say, oh, since that is the only option to withdraw, I will withdraw my earning or the Shihtzu that was locked. What advantage do I have? You need to ask the question. Shihtzu, assuming you buy a package when the price was done, imagine when the price, I did this thing yesterday, imagine when the price of Shihtzu now returned back to even 501. And there you are, the volume of Shihtzu you locked. Let me quickly do a calculator. Please, let's learn, and I want us to always learn so that we can put fact and figure to people. Now, we said, imagine you use $1,000. Imagine you use $1,000 to buy Shihtzu when the price went down to 801. Yes, this is 3, 4. Yes, this is 8. 801, you have locked Shihtzu. How many Shihtzu were you given as a bait? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and 4. 1 trillion Shihtzu. Listen to me, everybody. 1 trillion Shihtzu was what you were given as at that time. And they have been paying you 10% or 15%, whichever, monthly on your $1,000. But in the prevailing price of Shihtzu at that time. But that has not changed the fact that what is locked for you as a bait of your money was 1 trillion Shihtzu. Now, after that, price of Shihtzu was now, let's say, presently, when your account expire for the contract, Shihtzu now have cancelled and 50 and 1. Now, Shihtzu is not going to be released. No. Shihtzu is not releasing 3% of your 1,000. Shihtzu is releasing 3% monthly of your 1 trillion. Now, a man who now come in that time with $1,000, him divide by 0.123451. Good. He's giving 1. It's giving 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2, 3. He's giving 1 billion Shihtzu that is being locked. But he's being paid as an ROI on his locked Shihtzu dollar every day in a month. Now your contract is expired. Now you have 1 trillion Shihtzu. This 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 trillion. 3% of your 1 trillion is what is going to be released every month. So let's go. Multiply by 0.03. Now, this is 1, 2, 3. If I'm not mistaken, this will be 30 billion. 1, 2, 3. So only your 1 month release of Shihtzu, which is what 30 billion, 1 month release of your Shihtzu, 30 billion, is more than the total 1,000 lock of this man. Are we together? Now that means if 1,000 gives somebody 1 billion at that time, and what is being released to you, 3% that's released to you at that time is 3 billion. That is $3,000 worth. Now listen, Shihtzu have paid this percentage. Okay? Shihtzu have paid this percentage. I think I need to share my screen. Can you stop this screen? because I just observed that you people were not seeing my screen. Whose screen is this? Joshua, can you stop your screen so that we can get fact? I don't like talking without fact. Yeah, Joshua, are you there? Can you kindly just stop your screen? Let me, because the calculation I'm doing, people only hear my talk and then they were not.
I will stop this. You can just proceed. I will stop.
Okay. Okay, so now this is what happened. What Shihtzu is telling you, oh, we have released your token to you. Oh, fine, thank you very much. I need my token. Oh, the gateway we have now is S-bone. Oh, I don't mind, I want to collect. Okay, these are the conditions attached. You are collecting it, we collect this, the charges, and then 50%, you will still help us because remember you are our stakeholder. We are going to burn half of it. Oh my God, why? That's a waste. Okay, you can convert your money. That's the second option. You can convert your money to USDT. If I convert to USD, what do I do with it? I don't want to buy any new package. Then leave it in your back office. Where you have a buyer, you sell. Third, what's the third option? I have third option if you don't know. The third option is that you can leave it in your back office. Why will I leave it in my back office? Because when Shihtzu will now make their exchange, either both decentralized exchange, and at the same time, their centralized exchange, there are chances that you are transferring that time, those conditions may not be attached. That means you have to be patient. So first, you can be in a haste to collect all what they are paying you in S-bone, that's the gateway now. We have left the time when they are paying you USDT. And people were happy. Then they brought a wolf. They brought a wolf STCU. People were angry. And people who were mumu were collecting the STCU. They have stopped their wolf STCU. They have brought a wolf S-bone. People will say, why S-bone and all of that? A time will come, they will stop a wolf S-bone. They may return back to USDT. So you have a choice, number one, to withdraw S-bone. Number two, you have a choice of converting your backend and probably you want to sell in P2P. Number three, you have a choice of leaving it and wait patiently. Why this patient? I will share with you. How many of you, if you are in crypto, we have participated on post-chain, either 2019 or 2020. But I'm sure post-chain we participated on and sent money now is over 3 years. Has post-chain launched? No. What are we going to do? We are waiting. I participated on another token. What is it called? They boldly said it when we participated in 2020 that before they will launch the market will be 2023. What do we do? Nothing. Oh, are you sure they will launch? No, who knows? Last year, I'm sure it was last year or so, we participated on in a particular project we say called Exodus. We participated on Exodus, and Exodus now, some of us use 2005, some of us 1,000, some of us 3,000. If you are here and then you participated, now what is Exodus doing? Exodus just show on the, I think I didn't need to read the update when they said till March, is it March or February ending, before they will launch. Now, what happened? Exodus before said they will release 33% of our token to us in their listing. Once they list, they will release. Exodus said they release. Okay, let me just check. Exodus said they will release. Sorry about that. They will release 33% of our token to us, the first release. We have spent more than a year now on Exodus, but none have been released. They said they will release it last year, December. None have been released. Now they have come up with, okay, we are only going to be releasing your coin monthly. I think about 6% monthly or something. Right? Now, since the years we have been waiting, you don't give us anything. No, nothing. So please, I will beg us, once you are participating in an opportunity that creates room for you to be incentivized, take advantage of the incentive before the major thing come up. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? So that's the contribution I will give, and I want us to always continue to learn. God bless you. Shihtzu will take us up if you can be attentive. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ambassador, are you there, sir? Hello, Ambassador.
Now, I think you're calling on phone.
Ambassador is not here. Hope, please unmute people.
Okay, ma'am.
People have questions for us.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, please, if you have your question, please ask your question.
They can unmute.
Mr. Pressman. Hello, Mr. Pressman.
Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, sir.
Pressman is here. Yeah.
Okay, Pressman.
Pressman is answering. Yeah, Pressman, I'm answering.
Hello, sir.
Okay, can we proceed? I have a question.
Hold on.
Hold on, one after the other. Pressman first.
Yeah, Pressman is here. I'm answering.
So, please, I think you have got the whole gist.
If I deduce is that my question is well understood anyway. Now, what I did is that what I have logged for 18 months, as it's being released to me now, I will be converting it to sell and go to the market to buy afresh.
Also,
but what? Hello.
So also one.
Hello. So that is what I did. It was a change. I don't. But what I intended initially was that the lock token that we bought and locked, so that one should be separated. It's not incentivied. It's not a passive